Hey guys, what's going on? This is PWR, and this is another episode of Phil's Watch Review. And before we get started with the watch review, I just want to give you a quick disclaimer about this channel. Of course, this channel is catered to just about all types of watches. You're going to find watches on here that are going to be reasonably priced and some that might not be reasonably priced. Uh, I'm not going to have Rolexes or Omegas on here. So if that's something that you're looking for, unless someone gives it to me or one of those companies call me and say, hey, we want you to try our product, more than likely I won't be having a Rolex or an Omega on here. But what I'm going to have on here is really good watches from some name brand companies and some companies you haven't heard. I'll also be giving suggestions on if you are getting started in watch collecting, what's some watch brands you could look out for. And I want to also cater to those people who can afford nice watches and those who can't afford to spend crazy amounts of money. The working class guy. The guy who has children and has a wife and has a home, and he has to provide, but he has a little bit of money and he likes to watches. He can collect some nice watches at reasonable prices. So that's what this show will be geared to. So if this is something you're not looking for, definitely you leave the channel or you can dislike the video. But that's what it's about. So with that, let's get into the customary wrist check. And I'm wearing right here, this is the Bella and Rose watch. Now, this is a homage watch. As far as a diver, it's not a real diver. It doesn't, the bezel doesn't turn or nothing like that. This is more of sentimental value. Someone gave me this watch, and it was the watch that really got me started off into saying, hey, I like nice watches. I want to collect it. It's not a super expensive watch. You probably paid 30 or 40 bucks for it. It came with a watch, a pen, and a wallet, but I was just happy about that. And what I did is I exchanged the band, put a genuine leather band on it, and it just pops with that. So um, now that we've got the wrist check out the way, let's get into the watch that I am going to be previewing for you guys here. It is this watch right here. I got this off of eBay. Um, if you watch Frederico's watches show, he talks about watches that you should, every name brand that you should have or collect if you're planning to collect watches. And Seiko was one of them. I love Seiko watches, by the way. Uh, I have quite a few, and you'll see that as time goes on and stuff. Um, what I've learned to do with collecting watches is that I've learned to look on eBay and look on Amazon because you can find vintage Seiko watches at really like rock bottom prices. You're not going to find too much of a Rolex or Omega. The cheapest Omega I probably saw was $450. And that was an Omega from like 1969, 1970. It was in good condition, and maybe one day I might have an Omega watch to review on the show for you, because that is a grail piece for me. I would love to have an Omega and a Rolex. Never would knock the companies, but I just can't afford it, and I'm not going to put myself out there and try to do crazy stuff to get something like that. Just being honest with you. But this watch right here, it is, I believe, 55503. That's the number for this watch. This is I'm going to go with 1970 Seiko. I got it from a guy in Mumbai, India. It took, I would say, about 2 weeks to get here off of eBay. Didn't pay a lot of money for this watch. I paid like $17, and the shipping was free. So I guess that's why it took so long to get here. But it was well worth it. The watch fits really nice. It's a nice casual watch. It's a Seiko 5 watch. What I really like about it is that it has the regular, it's the day date complication, but it also um, has the time, the day in Arabic. So the month in Arabic, I mean. So I just thought that was awesome. I saw the piece and I wanted it. Plus, I like the blue dial and the simplicity of it. And it's a good conversation piece. I haven't worn it yet. I just got it maybe about 3 or 4 days ago. But I wanted to show you guys today. And these are the types of watches that you can get off of eBay to start your collection. You can get a really good name brand like Seiko for a very good price. And I think that that's just super awesome. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this is that because you don't have to break the bank. And I'm talking to the guy who wants to start collecting watches, but he has a small budget and he doesn't want to go out and do crazy stuff like spend $100 on a watch and yet not have no food or not have no spending money or something like that. So you can look on eBay and you can start your collection small. There are plenty people out there who are selling classic Seiko watches for very reasonable prices. You can also find Citizens watches as well. There will be other brands that I will bring to you guys' attention on future shows and stuff. Just know that this is my second show, and what I wanted to do is, bring this one to your attention. It's just a beautiful watch, and what I really like about it is that this is the type of watch that you could wear out on a date. This is the type of watch that you could wear to work. This is the type of watch that you could wear, as an everyday beater. It's very nice. I wouldn't probably wear this as a beater. I might wear this to work ever so often and stuff like that because it's a Seiko, and Seiko to me is like Rolex and like Breitling and all them type of companies. They're companies that have been around for a long time. They're very reputable. With Seiko though, they're affordable. You can get a really good Seiko for a deal. Like I got this. Like I told you, $18 got me this nice Seiko watch, and it's a Seiko 5, and it's just gorgeous, man. Look at that blue dial. And it's automatic. This is the beautiful thing about it. So all you got to do is turn the dial a little bit here, and this thing will start to wind up. See what I'm saying? That's it. Automatic, man. Just beautiful. So, and it's a small case. I'm thinking, we're easily looking at, and I got to get a caliper, and I'm going to get one really soon. Calipers really soon. We're looking probably like around about maybe, I would say, 35 to 38, as far as the bezel is concerned. But it's just a nice watch, man, to have into your collection and stuff. And it's classic, You'll be surprised. You might be wearing it one day out and about, and people be, "Wow, that's a nice watch, man. Where'd you get that from?" And it just be your little secret, So that right there is the review on the Seiko, and this is a Seiko 5, and it's a square. Some of these watches now, some of them, this blue dial, like I said, was very, reasonably priced, but I've seen some of them going for in the high 200. I saw one go for almost $500 on eBay. So, for me to get this one, and I mean, it's pretty much clean, man. There's nothing wrong with this watch. It's just really clean and it's nice. It was a surprise, So, like I said, I like Seiko. I've got two Seikos being serviced now. A Seiko perpetual date one, and there's one that I've got that's a more dressier one with sapphire crystal that's getting serviced right now. So those should be back within probably by January, because they had to send them off to Seiko to get them serviced. My jeweler, he said, "Hey, I'd rather just send it off to Seiko and get it serviced because they do a tip-top and better job." So I said, no problem. So when it comes back, you guys will see the review. I've also ordered a few other watches. I've got the Casio Diver coming pretty soon, so that'll be reviewed. I'll actually do a live unboxing of that watch for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. I'm also planning this year to get me a Seiko SK8009, SKX009, I'm sorry, and maybe a Seiko Monster or a Seiko Prospect. I don't know yet. I gotta, one thing about me that I've learned is that you gotta shop around. You gotta look. You can't just look at the price and say $400 and say I'm gonna settle for 400. Spend it. If it's 400 everywhere, then fine, you settle for it. But if it's not, and you can find it for even 250, 300, get it, get it. As long as it look good and feel good, that's what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, guys, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I want to thank you for watching the channel, and I hope you guys like and subscribe. And like I said, a Seiko like this, you can get a beautiful Seiko watch just like this for very cheap. I've seen the guy that I actually got this from, he has probably over 50 watches, and they're starting out between $18 and $19. Some of them are a little bit expensive. The most expensive one I think I saw that he had was $180. And that was a Seiko SKX007 watch, dive watch. But I've already got one. I'll do a review on that classic watch. I just got to get the SKX009. That'll really complete that, and then maybe Seiko Patty is in the realms of things, but that's moving a little bit too far right now, so to say. So I'll leave it here. Thank you so much. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Please leave a comment in the comment section. If you don't like it, thumbs down, and leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or what you would like to see. But I'm breaking into this, and I'm just like many of you people on YouTube who are looking at these channels, trying to get the best advice when it comes to purchasing watches, and when it comes to what brand you should buy. So hopefully we can keep this going. Thank y'all so much for watching the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. PWR, I'm out.